start up here on the heart, okay, which is really important. So with the heart, this is really important for a lot of reasons, but I'm going to break this down into some of the most important and simple ways to understand it. Of course, the heart is very important for your stamina, right? Lasting power in the bedroom. Because if the heart, is beating too fast, you're going to go into the sympathetic nervous system, which is going to cause you to do one of two things. You're either going to lose your erection or ejaculate too quickly. We want to stay in the parasympathetic nervous system. So heart health is so important for that, or we're not going to have the stamina to last the way we want to in the bedroom. Okay. Also really important in terms of blood pressure. Erections are actually built upon blood pressure. So when when you're getting an erection, what happens is your body, the blood starts to flow down into your pelvis and then into your penis. And once, from a pleasure or arousal. And once that starts to happen, you start to, it starts to rush into your penis faster than the blood is coming out. And when that happens, that causes blood pressure to build up inside of the penis. And once that blood pressure reaches a certain amount, it's about 400 millimeters of mercury, then the pressure is so great that it causes a clamp down on the penile veins, which keeps the blood in the penis to begin with, so it doesn't leak out, right? So you maintain the erection. That's one aspect of maintaining erections, though. Okay, that's the physical aspect. There's a mental and emotional aspect, too. We're not going to get into that today. We'll get into that probably next week when I talk about the sexual keys. But in terms of a physical perspective, you have to have a certain amount of blood pressure in order to keep the blood in the penis. And that's part of the reason why it can be really challenging for guys who are on blood pressure medications, because those medications affect your entire body, including your penis. So, it may keep it down the way you need it, but then it makes it more challenging for your penis to build up the pressure that it needs to keep the blood flow in there. All right, which is another important reason to have really good heart health and keep your blood pressure under control naturally, which is one of the things we do here at Rock Hard for Life. Now, another reason the heart is right there on the top is not only is it super, super important when it comes to getting and maintaining erections and having that stamina in the bedroom, but it's also where our desires are. In some philosophies, they will even say this is where the seat of the soul is, right here in your heart. So your desires in life, your passions, and we'll get back to that here in a bit, but that's also why it's there on the top, because that's so important, right? And just to bring this to your attention as well is this is directly right below it are the genitals, right? And the genitals also have their own desires. Okay, they're sexual desires. So your heart's desires and your sexual desires. And, ideally those two become harmonious, right? So that we just flow in life and we can express ourselves authentically and we feel good about the things that we want, both from the heart and from the sex center, our sexual desires and our heart desires. That's why those two are connected here as well. Okay, this is like our desire portion of the body, where our desires are located. Okay. Now, with that, I want to bring to your attention to, let's see. Yes. So if you look on the top, you'll see this with all of these. It's connected to its quality. It's more spiritual or mental or ethereal quality that comes from that particular organ. In this particular case, we're talking about freedom. Our heart's desires, having an open heart, feeling free, freedom in life. Really, really, really important as a man to feel free. Okay, and I talk a lot about in Rock Hard for Life about using the 80-20 rule. There's no need to strive for perfection in things. Excellence is fine. You can strive for excellence, or sometimes even good enough, depending what it is. But you should never feel restricted in what you're doing, because that becomes counterproductive. right? In the bedroom, especially, you want to feel free to go for the things that you want, to express this experience with your partner, feel it freely, that you know that the whole thing just flows in immersion. That all comes from freedom, and that is primarily attached here to the heart center. Hope that makes sense. So you'll see each one of these diamonds, each one of these aspects of the diamond attached to one of these more ethereal, sexual qualities that we want. That translate into the bedroom. With the heart, it's freedom. Okay, and then let's see. Anything else? Okay, so yeah, let's move on to the gut. If you would like help with your unique and personal situation from us, I put a link below that will explain all the different ways that we can help you get and maintain superior stage 4 rock solid hardness and lasting power both permanently and naturally at any age. Make sure you like and subscribe for more tips to attain elite level bedroom performance, and I will see you in the next one.